Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. All right, I'd asked my group members and people if there was any topic that they would like me to give my thoughts or views. So some of them gave me this one. This is USA Powerlifting must let transgender athletes compete in the women's division after losing discrimination case. So, in case you're living under a rock and you're not aware, you have men who are born as men, private parts men, their biology is men, but they feel their feelings are, I'm not a man, I'm a woman, I'm a girl. Okay. So it's okay to have a feeling. You can have your feeling, you can dress up as a girl and you can behave as a girl. But the problem is when your feelings start wanting everyone to change their systems and live a life the way you want, that is where the problem takes place. And I'll explain. Especially in sports, you have men's sports meant for men, and then you have women's sports. And we know for a fact, someone who is born as a man has physical advantages. That is why boys or men are physically stronger. Testosterone. It's very simple. You don't have to go rocket science over there. Uh, but now what happens is men who are stronger, like for example, I don't have the exact statistics, but the top athletes, the runners in Olympics, okay, it seems the college students are faster than the actual professionals, the women Olympics, the ones who run for Olympics. In fact, even in tennis, it seems the number one in the world, or whoever, Serena Williams or whatever in tennis, they cannot defeat the 200th male player in tennis. So women have physical disadvantages because of testosterone. And that is why if you check in bodybuilding competitions, the women who do take testosterone to get muscles, they don't look like women anymore. Their face, their voice. In fact, if you see some of the bodybuilding competitions where it's the open division, these women, if you hear their interview, they don't talk like women. They don't have a feminine voice. They have a manly voice. Their face looks big, jawline, everything. They just don't look like women, and it's very unnatural. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so now here the problem is you have just as you have had in MMA, mixed martial arts. I think her name was Fallon Fox or something. This guy, he identifies himself as a female, and he joined mixed martial arts, and he he fought against this woman, and he crushed her skull. He broke her skull with the hammer fist. Then you had this guy in it seems in US college. If you see his photograph, he looks so big compared to a female. He looks physically so big, but he identifies himself as a female. And now you have men who are born as men who get maybe the 30th place or 300th placing in the men's category, but now they say, I feel like a woman, and they join the female category, and there they become number one in the world. Okay, so you have that swimmer, you have this cyclist, you have rugby players, and now you have powerlifters. Now, in powerlifting, it is all about muscle strength, bone density, it is your joint strength. So this guy who was born as a male, Jaycee Cooper, I tried to check, I couldn't find any details about this guy. He identifies himself as a female, so he calls himself transgender, and he wanted to take part in the women's powerlifting competition. And his logic is, I identify as a female, so I should be able to take part in female competition. But the powerlifting organization, they says, no, you're not a female. You're born as a male. You'll take part in the male category. And he said, this is discrimination. I'm a woman and, I'm a trans woman or whatever you call yourself. So, and see, here's the thing that doesn't make any sense. Okay. They allowed this guy to take part, and he won both the times in the category that he took part in. Okay, all the categories. I really wonder sometimes, where has the world lost its common sense? And now that you have these terminologies, like if you're born, you're a cis male or you're a cis female, and um, you know, uh, you get these celebrities who say, my daughter, no, my child, they don't say son or daughter, my child is genderless. My child will identify whether it's a male or female, my child. And then you have these this really confusing moments where you have celebrities who say the coming out, my child would like to come out. I like to announce to the world on Instagram or social media as if it's a big celebration. I Today I identify as a male or I identify as a female. My pronouns are he, she. My pronouns are they, them. It's plural. It's not one. It's I'm they and them. They are coming to the party. When normally in my days, when you would say he is coming to the party or she is coming to the party, it was one person. They are coming to the party means there are many people coming. So now you can even be one person and be called they. And then obviously the educated people in UK and US, they have come out with what 100 different genders. And now Spain, it seems you can even have youngsters. They can legally pursue uh, uh, operation. They can undergo medical surgeries, both chemically, that means taking pills, or surgically. You can cut your healthy breasts, you can cut your genitals, you can put a fake penis, plastic, and bone and tissue and all that. Okay, see, um, I'll just keep it short. With regards to children, I say it's very, very wrong. Me personally, I would say until someone is 30, do not allow them to do all this crazy stuff. But obviously, we live in a world where the people say, once you're 18, you can do whatever you want. I don't think when you're 18, you are ready to make life choices which can impact you, because you're still 18, you're still a youngster, not even 21, 30. Okay, 30 is the age. Because when you're 18, what do you know about life? It's like 17 years, 11 months, 30 days. After that, you become 18. So 17 years, 11 months, 30 days, you are, underage. Then one day later, you become an adult. That's bullshit. Okay. So I think people should be very careful. And see, listen, it's not like having a tattoo or something. Even tattoos, people say that is a life-changing thing. Don't be stupid. Just color which can be removed, which is injected in the skin. They say that is a life-changing event. Just imagine cutting the body. And this current generation, doesn't know the seriousness, the drawbacks, and the horrific uh, pain that they will undergo. Because remember this much, anything you do to your body, you cut, you chop, you take chemicals, you have to take it for the rest of your life. And the pharmaceutical industry is very happy that you do this, because, like diabetes, like blood pressure, you will be addicted to their tablets, to their treatment, to their services for the rest of your life. So you are becoming a, um a revenue generator for the rest of your life. But it comes at a cost. And remember, as your body gets older, you have to pay more money. Okay, and testosterone injections and all that. It's not cheap, man. These tablets are very, very expensive. Just check the bodybuilders, check the stuff that they put in their body. It's such an expensive lifestyle. And if you actually Google search, the number of bodybuilders are dying, they are dying very young because of the number of chemicals that they're putting in their body. So these celebrities are making you look cool, like, hey, you can change your gender, you can identify yourself. And they feel it's something new. Oh, I'm a new person. No, you're the same old person. You're just putting a term that you're giving yourself, but your head is the same, your heart is the same. People say, yeah, I feel different, I feel so free and all that. There are a lot more things in life other than your gender. There is the your career, the money that you have to earn, you have to pay your bills, you have to exist in society. You have not faced all those challenges. In fact, even going to work and coming back, paying your bills day to day or every week, managing your expenses, that itself is stress enough to kill you. And then on top of that, you start changing your appearance, and you're just inviting more trouble. You think you're solving a problem, but you're actually creating more problems. So, number one is children should not get into all this. Number two is they should not make it easy for people to just get a solution like chopping, cutting, and this and that. That is crazy. And number three is I think nobody is educating these people of the risks and the costs and the life changing disasters that are going to just come into their life. They just think this is going to solve all problems. In fact, there are a lot of employers, a lot of people who are not comfortable with all this. And we are just focusing on the minority that is hardly the 5%. 95%, they're just not comfortable. And I think the part that is really shocking is when you have boys and girls using each other's toilets. And, like that swimmer who I spoke to you about, going and being naked in front of other women. He's a biological man. He's saying, I identify as a woman, and he's dressing in front of getting naked in front of a girl. In fact, there was this, I think, spa you can search where this lady comes with her daughter and she's screaming at the receptionist and saying, you have this man who just removed all his clothes in front of my small little girl, my daughter, and he says he identifies as a woman. And here you have people who are just throwing their logic and saying, yeah, but he identifies. No, that individual identifies as a lady. It's like, you can just identify as a lady, and then they say, yeah, your testosterone should be at a certain level. And it's all crazy, man. I don't know what is going wrong with the world. The world has gone mad. The world has really gone mad. And it's even pedophiles, even people who sexually, find children attractive. It seems you cannot use the word pedophile. You should use the term what? Um, Small, attracted to small people. That's the term. And pedophile is it's being attracted to small people. You're not. It's not evil. It's not evil. It's just a sexual preference. This is the world that we're living in today, where people identify with all this nonsense. I just think that when you give stupidity a platform and you give stupidity uh, uh, a voice, and they can promulgate and spread their nonsense, you'll get more people who are like them, who are stupid. Instead of the focus being education, learning, surviving in today's world, earning money, making something out of your life and career, you have these countries where they give free money. So they don't know what to do. They'll put a nose ring here, they'll color their hair pink, and they will dress up in see through outfits with undergarments. They'll dress up like drag this thing. And I've actually, with my own eyes, I've seen videos where uh, they are naked, nearly naked, and they're having children sitting there and they're spreading their legs and doing all these sexual dances and showing like as if they are humping someone, the sexual acts in front of small children. And when asked by the interviewer, is this appropriate? Yeah, my child is being educated that sex is not evil, sex is a natural part of this thing, and this is beautiful. It's created in the eyes of God. We are just living in very troubled, disturbed times, and a lot of individuals should not be parents. They are actually having children and they think they are doing something great. They're actually destroying our planet, they're destroying our society, they're destroying, I don't know. It's gone mad. Everything has gone mad. With regards to this athlete, you are born as a man and you have the testosterone, the biology, everything. They say, oh, your private parts don't define you. Yes, it bloody does. Okay. In the animal kingdom, you have male and female. Why all of a sudden can you say that a bull is no longer a bull is a cow? And it's and it's that hanging thing is no longer its hanging thing. It's not his penis, it's udders. So here, take the milk. No, you'll say, are you stupid? Yeah, in the same way, this is stupid, man. It's like South Park. I saw one small little clip. This guy dressed up as a girl goes to a gynecologist's office, and obviously covered, and says, "Oh, I'm getting my periods." It's a man, okay, and the doctor's like, "How can you have your periods?" Yeah, I have my periods, and I want, I want to make sure that I'm not pregnant. Can you check? So he's like, "No, you don't have, the female genitalia." He's saying, I identify as a female. I have periods. Check. So just imagine, it's like a guy going, there was even this meme, a guy going to a doctor and saying, I'm pregnant. He's a guy. He's saying, I identify as a female. I'm a guy. My stomach is paining. He's saying, no, it's not a baby or anything in your stomach. You just have constipation, and they show the x-ray as that emoji of that shit, So we live in strange times. I don't know. People are really gone crazy. Anyway, this is what I have to say. I don't hate transgender people. I believe live and let live. But the minute it spills over into where children are there, where getting naked in front of other women and just saying, "Oh, I identify," that's where it gets disturbing. And sports, please keep sports for men, for women, and then keep a separate category, transgender, and just have your own, jumbalaks or whatever you want to do that. Even in school, in so many schools in USA, they have boys who identify as girls taking part in girls' contest. And then they destroy the competition. What are you doing, man? Have a male category, have a female category, and then have a transgender category. I think it'll solve everyone's issues and problems. And I'd be very shocked if they do this in the Olympics. Seriously, I hope it doesn't go to that level because people are stupid and we don't know where stupidity will end. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Let me know yours. No hate to anyone in the transgender community, but I'm just where children, where our women are concerned, I think they need to be protected and we need to stop this nonsense. Create your own category. Do your own thing there. Nobody has a problem. We'll support you there. But don't destroy what women have created exclusively for themselves. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.